Hello, this is Water Elemental, and today we're looking at the newest content update for Hex Shards of Fate, which signals the end of beta. I do not see the tag anywhere, and all my sources have said that beta is officially over, and we are into live. I could be wrong, don't quote me on it, just be like, hey, it's not true, they just changed the UI and people are lying. Anyways, we are looking at the new campaign, which is the Chronicles of Entrath adventure. It's essentially 180 individual fights, as well as 200 new PvE exclusive cards. Along with that, they added a feature to create a character. Now, originally I was going to do a breakdown of each race and each class, but I think that's going to be better for a more edited video. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pick a class and a race that I feel would be super fun to play and go over it. For those of you who haven't checked this out yet, there are 3 classes that have totally different effects that can actually change depending on the race. So if you look at the humans and go over to the cleric side, or I think it was warrior somewhere right here, you can see that this ability has a green text that will actually change depending on which race it is. So the first part's the same, but it will change depending on the race as well. Now, way back, if you've actually listened to the old podcast we did for this, when things were being teased, I joked around about my first class. Excuse me, this is like the 4th take, so I'm all super yawny. My first racing class was actually going to be a Necrotic Warrior. And the Necrotic Warrior is deal 2 damage to target opposing champion or troop. If it's a troop, deal damage equal to its attack to you. If it's a champion, gain 1 life for each damage dealt this way. Shared attunement before you start the game. For each shard you have 8 or more cards of your deck, gain 1 health. That is worded really horribly. I've been trying to figure out what that means, so I'm guessing that if I have 8 or more cards in the deck, I get health? I'm not entirely sure. You also have efficient, you earn 10% experience, and you gain an additional 2% gold while at maximum level. And finally, we have Blades of Darkness. If your champion gains 1 health for each damage dealt. If you battle a champion, I should say. I'm not sure what all these keywords are, but we're going to definitely go with it. I actually kind of like the... we'll do the male. So we're going to go with my... It's going to be a really awful name, but it is Hebob. It is the character I use for all my undead characters, especially World of Warcraft and in stuff. So you can have multiple characters, so if we wanted to, I could make a human cleric, name it my paladin. Boom. So, I'm not sure what the cap is, but you can see level 1, 25 health, Necrotic Warrior, and he is ready. So we are going to select our champion, and we're going to go in. Greetings, young awakened. Welcome to Necropolis. I am Decard. I've been informed that you wish to speak with me. What is this place? Necropolis. It was built by the humans a very long time ago. For centuries, the humans would entomb the corpses of most beloved monarchs within these stone crypts. Now we use the same corpses for our physical forms? Indeed, we do. The body you are currently walking around in once could have been a duke, a prince, or even an ancient king. I have no memories of being a king. Of course not! These bodies retain none of the memories of the human forms. We merely use them as a means of physical mobility. Your consciousness is contained within the hexing gems embedded in your eye sockets. What is our purpose here? We merely wish to exist, like any other sentient creature. We want to work towards our goals without the threat of extinction from those who see our very existence as blasphemous. The humans will never understand. I will say this about humans. They are tenacious. Once they get an idea stuck in their heads, they will pursue it, even if it means their own demise. Forming the Underworld Alliance was a necessary step towards ensuring our survival against the single-minded fascism. What is the Underworld Alliance? You are still new to this world, young awakened. The story of our people begins with the revival of the meteor that smashed into the planet about 2,000 years ago. We call it Hex, and the meteor has become like a second moon. The impact shattered hexing gems throughout Entrath, and those gems were used to awaken the first Necrotic. We were able to keep our existence on Entrath a secret for a time, and we went about our business unobtrusively. But the humans eventually discovered our presence and, as you already know, they used their fear and ignorance as an excuse to attack us, and what we have attempted to build here, they still do to this day. We went looking for allies 3 centuries ago. We approached the dwarves and asked if they wanted to help. The humans are obsessed with building things, while dwarves want nothing more than to destroy. So joining up with us seemed like a logical to them. Once we managed to convince the aggressive Shinhair and the zealous Venin to join our cause, we were officially organized as the Underworld. The humans formed their own alliance amongst the surface races, and the war was on. I think they didn't capitalize Venin. Oops. The fighting raged for 100 years. The humans soon realized that it was very dangerous to fight us open battle, because fallen humans could then be awakened into Necrotic. We come close to completely dominating the surface world, but unfortunately, our enemies eventually managed to beat back the Underworld onslaught. The global war is over, but the Necrotic bides our time. We're gearing up for the next incursion. The humans will never leave us be. So, they leave us no option but to eliminate them. Sooner or later, young one, you will be challenged by our enemies. It would be best to prepare to defend yourself against the fascists from the surface world. How do I start? Find Edie. She is proficient in identifying what is unique in a new awakened like yourself. She will help you hone your skills so that you'll be prepared. Applied decisively. Blah, 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 blah. I shall. Okay, cool. So you can quickly navigate a city to find characters to chat with, or click and drag the screen to move left or right to expose. Now, one of my favorite things that they teased about was this scrolling kind of like area panorama, like a 360 view of a majority of like the dungeons and stuff. And I gotta say, it is gorgeous. The first one I see right off the bat is very distinct. It's like an underground graveyard. You have all these tombs, very misty, and you have like these moving effects, like the glowing particles from this. Now, it's not a lot compared to a lot of other card games and stuff like that, but it's enough for me to keep engaged and kind of, want to take a full look around. You got like this glowing dust. These tombs and these coffins are really interesting, and I'm weird. I enjoy kind of like that moving art, like kind of GIFs almost. So this is definitely appeasing to all my favorite senses. So, hello, Edie. Vosolosov, blessings to you, friends. Voloslav. Holy shit, what does that mean? Alright. Who? I see, a freshly awakened. What hex first hit the planet all these centuries ago? The largest chunk of the meteor came to rest not far from the necropolis. We call this massive diamond Voloslav. All the hexing gems we use to awaken new necrotics are chipped off this crystal. So, in a sense, we are a piece of Voloslav. If you intend to survive, you must learn to defend yourself. There are a number of lunatics in this world who seek the destruction because of who you are. They are welcome to try and kill me. They will fail. Your enthusiasm is inspiring and will serve you well in your travels. I advise you to temper your conviction with skill and precision. I'll show you how. Very well, let's start. Alright, so we're going to be versing Edie. She has a special ability. You can read it there. A random opposing troop gets -1/-1 this turn. A random troop you control gets +1/+1 this turn. That's pretty cool. So for 4, -1/-1 permanent, +1/+1 permanently. It's a random effect. I'm not the biggest fan of random effects myself, but I am not playing her, so I don't have to worry about it. And here I am, He-Bob. Oh, that is gorgeous! And we have a new UI set up. You can see equipment down in the bottom here. And did I not get to choose a deck? I guess I'll play first. This might be a tutorial. Sure. Normally there is a 7-card maximum hand size enforced at the end of the turn, but while in the campaign, your maximum hand size is now 10. So, you get to have an additional card. That's pretty cool. And we will play that. I love the new kind of bars at the top and bottom, the resource pool. I kind of miss the old pool system, but I think in the end this is a lot cleaner. Oh, that's my equipment bar. Before the start of the game, each shard you have 8 or more cards in your hand gain 1 health. What the hell does that mean? Is that our charges? No, that would be our charges. Alright, so that's a Darkstalker. You can tell if a card is from the campaign because it will have a number in the corner here, where the set symbol will be. So that is actually a exclusive card to the campaign. And this is not. So we're going to put that in that big guy. And end turn. Okay, so I started out as 27. I believe my original health on the main screen was 25. So I believe that's what it's trying to tell me. You know, this UI looks a lot like they're getting ready for mobile update, which part of me kind of wants. I want to play this on the go as much as I can. There is kind of a frame rate drop when you draw a card, which is not good. Alright, is that each player or each opponent? Each opposing champion. Cool, so we'll put my Blip Cat, little ugly bastard. And we're gonna swing! Which is that, 5? Okay. Double block, that's just what I wanted. Boom. Really, I love the Frost Ring Arena's UI, but I believe this looks really... It looks like kind of like a Coliseum where people would do combat in Yu-Gi-Oh! I know someone could be like, this is a Yu-Gi-Oh! This is a good card! And I agree, but I really like that kind of arena-style card game feel and look. So I'm gonna bop ya. I'm gonna bop ya! Boop. Now I'm wondering if it's forcing me with a starter deck and I have to build my deck as time progresses, but I doubt it. Troops of Steadfast do not... Okay, yeah, we know what Steadfast does. In turn. Come hither, bro. I'm gonna play you. Closing troop if this troop is dealt damage. I'm gonna swing with both my characters and activate that in phase 2 if he decides to block either one of them. I'm gonna take 3 damage, but it will remove him. And... Oh! Steadfast. Derp, I totally didn't realize. Oh, go away. What's that eyeball mean? I've not seen that eyeball before. I haven't played since the last kind of draft video we did. Been too busy, but come on, attack. Target troop gets the following power this turn. Power. Oh, so it's a one-shot. Another target troop you control gets steadfast. Okay, so we're gonna just has priority. Turn combat. All right. That's an interesting... Yeah, that's probably the smartest play. But you have 1 card. Part of the spooky night. Hello. What are you? And this will cost play the sacrifice a troop. Target troop gets +3. Oh, the worst time to lose our little cap friend. gonna skip this turn. Basic action, okay. Ah, I got way more health than her, it's not a big deal. And then the second one comes out, good lord. Alright. How many? Just kind of want to have the threat of that there at this point in time. No. Stop it. Okay. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so they don't abide by the normal laws of card game. Interesting. When a player power shifted onto this gets +1/+1. +3. I can. Oh, nope. Wrong way. Select the card to sacrifice. Select troop. This will become 6/6. With steadfast. Come at me, bro! Okay. I think in the end that's the best play. Having the 2/1 is alright, but I don't think it's the best choice. We want to have kind of that hard-hitting presence. And since it has steadfast, there's no reason not to attack each turn now. Oh boy, another that's going to do so much good. So return, he's going to block. Or should I say, she's going to block. What is her power? Random opposing troop you control the final +1 and you get +1. Okay. Huh? Okay. And then that. It kind of sucks I don't know what is in my deck, so I can't really, like, hope for something. Because I didn't get to set up this deck, it pretty much just forced it up upon me. No! That's alright. Clear board? Cool. Now is your turn. Now I'm going to draw mana 2. Oh, look! It's almost like I know how my luck goes. Boom. Let's use this on her. She takes 2, I gain 2? Yep. That's what it looks like. That's kind of cool. I didn't notice that my my account name is actually in the bottom above my character name. So it's Hebob of the Light Sworn Clan. Hungry Vulture! So if you guys want to add me on your friends list, you're more than welcome to. Just say, hey, saw the show. Friends? And then always add in a question or else I will not add you. Well, I'll add you anyways, but I think it'll be funnier. Ta-da! 11 mana and nothing to spend it on! Mwah! Part of me wants to put it on my hero. It's like, sacrifice this, gain 2, kill! Die! Well, that was definitely interesting. But I think this is kind of the tutorial first match of the campaign for this race. So, you know. Alright, 50 gold. This is now one of the new ways to earn gold. Originally you had to play in competitive events, but now you can earn it here. I am always pleased to see when young ones is awakened with some innate skill. You are ready for great challenges. Obviously. So we received a quest, double click on the character top to him to find out where he is. We're just gonna scroll. Ooh, that's nice.
I see that you received my summons. An urgent matter has come to my attention that will require skill and expedity. I don't know how to speak. As I am unsure if you are capable of either. This assignment should prove to be an illuminating challenge.
Very well. Very little is a challenge for me.
That remains to be seen. A Duskwing scout submitted a report of a possible orphan shard in a remote area near the border of
Deathwing?
The Duskwing Riders patrol the skies riding on the backs of giant bats. We find the bats make the most effective mounts for scouting because of their echolocation abilities.
Orphan Shard?
A shard of hex that is necrotic, do not control, is considered an orphan. 2 days ago, a malformed chunk of fiery stone fell from the sky. It is possible that the stone could be a piece of the hex moon that broke off and fell to the ground.
I see.
If the stone is indeed an orphan, we should secure it quickly before our enemies have an opportunity to do so. A piece of the hex large enough to survive a fall through the atmosphere should be home where it belongs. But it is a chosen people with its chosen people.
Where should I? Where did the shard land? I'm gonna get better with this, I swear.
Greyburn was the site of a particularly brutal battle 2,000 years ago, and by 2,000 I mean 200. During the underworld incursion, ardent forces managed to repel the assault after a long and brutal siege, but they lacked the resources to rebuild. The castle has since fallen to severe disrepair.
My assignment is to find this orphan shard.
Yes, you must leave immediately. I want you to take Iddy with you. I believe you two have already met. She knows the area around Greyburn ruins well. The two of you will be able to move quickly and accurately.
I will find the orphan shard. I wonder what happens if you decline a quest. No, I don't want to play the game. Go away. Let's stop at the watchtower. We can plan our approach to the ruins below. Is that Greyburn Castle? What's left of it, yes. It looks like a main gatehouse, and a few of the towers are still standing, but little else is. To humans, everything is temporary, even their lives. So they don't even seem to put much effort into building structures with our real durability. Do you hear a distant muttering? Aye, it's faint, but I believe that is the chant of the shard. From the trajectory of the piece of the hex that fell from the sky, the Duskwing Scout predicted it and landed here. It looks as if we were right. The chant of the sword. Shard, I mean. Looking at my sword, that's what I'm doing. I keep forgetting you're still fresh awakened. The hexing gems whisper to us at every moment, as a murmuring that only Necrotic can hear and understand. A concentrated collection of hexing gems, or a particularly large chunk of hexstone, sings with increased intensity that can sometimes be heard dozens of miles away. We call it the chant of the shard. I can hear it. The orphan shard must be close. I agree. Follow me.
Continue.
Oh! Again, some really great looking art. This is the Greyburn Castle dungeon map. Oh, interesting. So we are in a dungeon now. Alright. Click the information, find out more info. What's this? These buttons do? I'm guessing this is like open packs and the talent tree. So, Ivory has covered the bridge and driven its roots deep beneath the stones, making a path across the dark but treacherous. Excuse me, get up, sorry. The window contains information about a location. When you move to a new location, you will automatically engage any conversation or battle there. Hold. I thought I saw movement across the bridge.
Prepare yourself.
Oh, she's holding like a zombie head with a brain. I totally didn't notice that. I shall keep my sword at the ready. Now, I'm super excited to find out what changes between classes and what changes between races, because definitely humans aren't going to start in this scenario, and I don't think the undead is going to start in the nice happy castle. So there's a lot of replayability and different places you can check out. What's that? 3? Okay, there's a 3 there. I was just checking to see what it is. So there's a great gatehouse. A wooden portcullis once blocked trespassers from entering the castle gatehouse, but it has long since rotted away by splinters. A darkened tunnel leads through a crumbling structure to a inner courtyard beyond. Move into the tunnel. A dark figure steps from the shadows of the inner archway, blocking your path. It is a well-armed human guard. The human looks into your face and recoils in horror, raising one hand to his mouth. Stand aside, human. Human unleashes a cry of terror and lunges to attack. I don't know, some better music. I don't know what I was just saying. So this is the Chimera Guard Outrider. Didn't know he was on a horse all of a sudden. Shield Bash, target troop you control gets +1 attack equal to its defense this turn. Code of the Chimera Guard, when a troop you control deals combat damage to opposing champion, that troop gets +1 to defense. Alright, so my first thought is make sure that his creatures do not attack, or else they're going to become insanely good blockers. Because I guess your greatest offense is your defense. Alright, I'm going to play first. Alright, we're gonna... I shouldn't keep it, but at least I have plays. I got a combat tricks right here, and then I have my tutor. Alright. Surprised he's not playing up. That's exactly who I was expecting. Like, oh, I'm surprised I'm not seeing the describer. You know, that's weird. Now we're going to play you. And we're going to proceed to the Infamous. 13 health, interesting. Troops with Inspire grant their next target to... So essentially, whenever you play a card with higher or equal cost, it will gain the same effect. So Steadfast, meaning that they do not tap when they attack. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hopefully bait out and block the Buccaneer. The AI might think, oh, that's an easy block. No, I guess not. Oh, crap, that left me open. I'm an idiot. Ugh. And now the next card's going to get Steadfast. Nope, they're going to deal 3. And they're both going to get heavier in these buckets. And then a Scribe, who makes them gain. Alright. That was so dumb on my part. Man, I really need... I need blood shards bad. I'll block you. Screw you. Man, combat tricks. Yeah. And luckily that is permanent, so I can deal more damage. Oh, hey. That looks familiar. When this attack gets +1 equal to its defense this turn. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, hello. That is exactly what I needed. So we have a card with Shift, and we'll put that into play. Like that. I could deal 2 damage and get rid of that guy, but we will wait until... we'll attack first and see if he blocks. If he blocks with that, perfect. So I deal the 1, he takes the 3. I will take no damage, and I will get rid of that 0-4. Awesome. That was actually a lot better than I expected. I don't think the AI calculates the champion ability into what it's thinking. I've noticed a lot of time its decisions have been rather strange, both in the Frostring Arena and kind of some of the moves it's done so far in the campaign. But it's not too bad. So we're gonna attack with the 3-3. This doesn't have life drain on its own, so it's not worth attacking. Keep 1 out to block. Next turn, probably put the life drain onto the 4. Gain 4, deal 7, maybe 9, depending on how ballsy I feel. Vulture. going to shift on here. Except... Oh, I'm totally thinking of another game. Yeah, it has the ability, and you can move it onto another creature. That being said, I still think attacking with it is a better choice to keep it, keep this untapped, and then we could have moved it to one of the birds. I find it an easier choice, but I think we win next turn. Yes, we do. Because the birds. Because I'm not sure what determines experience, but I believe it is probably static for each encounter. Deal combat damage. I'm gonna deal all the damage here. Okay, screw you, monk. And boom. That is the next guy. I'm going to break this video up, and I'm going to move on to separating this every 2 encounters now. And with that, I will have an annotation up above, so you can find the next part when it comes out. I think I'll try to do 2 at a time. Still figuring this out. I'm going to see how long I can do a recording session tonight, and go from there. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'm super excited to go through this Necrotic campaign with you guys. If you guys want to see other campaigns as well, leave a comment section down below. And yeah, I'm gonna see you in the next video, hopefully. Definitely.